To this afternoon's message for the second Sunday of the new year of 2019 is Yes, I Can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. In 2008, a senator by the name of Barack Hussein Obama had a campaign to run for the presidency of the United States. He was a senator who did not have much money. He wasn't a millionaire, wasn't a billionaire. He came from the inner cities of Chicago. He was a very intellectual individual, smart man, focused on his books and his studies, was able to get into Harvard Law School and made his life successful. 2008, he decided as a senator that he was going to run for presidency. Now, I don't know if you know it or not, but most presidents come from a wealthy background. To run for presidency, you need to have millions of dollars to run campaign ads, to run against other individuals, especially in the Republican Party, who have tons and tons and loads of money backing them. President Obama, or I should say Senator Obama at the time, did not have any of that. But what he did have, he had a good strategy, and his campaign's slogan was, "Yes, we can." So what he did was he got a group of millennials together. He got a group of some college students and some people who were in some entry-level jobs and got them on the campaign tour and got them all fired up and ready to go with the slogan, "Yes, we can." Though they didn't have much money, though they didn't have many resources. I mean, this is a guy who nobody had even known before he went on Oprah Winfrey's television show. Nobody knew about Barack Hussein Obama, and he's running against a millionaire. But with the slogan, "Yes, we can," he was able to rally and fire up some young people, some people who could resonate with that slogan, because he was resonating with people who didn't come from much, resonating with people from inner cities, resonating with people who were working and living paycheck to paycheck and just to get things done, single parent mothers and people are living in impoverished nations and areas. And even people that were outside of this nation of the United States was rallying and supporting this man, because they hung on to the slogan, "Yes, we can." I don't know about you, but I know somebody came in here and they felt defeated on today. It may not be you, it may not be somebody that's on your pew and on your row. But I know that there's somebody, there's a few folk who came in here and they may be smiling. They may be looking right. The dress may look new and the tie may be tied up to the neck, and they may have given you a hug and they may have smiled and say, "Hello, my friend." But there's something going on in their lives where they may feel defeated on today. But the Spirit of God told me to tell you to say this slogan to yourself: "Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can surpass whatever situation that I'm dealing with right now. Yes, I can surpass all of the negativity that's been surrounding me. Yes, I can get out of this rut that I've been in, this mental state that I've been shackled in. Yes, I can." Paul the Apostle, if there's anybody who can say this verse right here in Philippians chapter 4, and our key verse here is 13. It's a very familiar passage of scripture. And it says, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." Somebody that resonated with somebody. See, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I may not be able to do all things through my friends. I may not be able to do everything at work through my coworkers. I may not be able to do everything through by Paul the Apostle. This church was organized on Paul and his friends' second missionary journey around 60 years after Christ had died, around 60 to 61 AD. This was the first church that was established on the European continent. Now note that when Paul is writing this letter to the church in Philippi, Paul is actually shackled in prison. But he's able to write to the church with joy and with happiness and with gladness and give them encouragement, because the encouragement was reciprocated to Paul. You see, it was the church at Philippi who sent gifts to Paul while he was locked up in prison. You see, you can know the people who are really for you and the people who really support you when you're down in a rut and when you're down and out and when you don't have nothing and when you can't depend on nobody else. It's going to be some folk who really care about you and show you that you're really down for you. You see, I don't plan on going to jail, but if something happened to me, where I got locked up, I hope there's some folk at Ebenezer who would come down to the county jail and say, listen, we came to bring some things to our pastor. See, because sometimes some folk, they for you, but when you get in trouble, the only thing they're going to do about you is talk about you. The only thing they're going to do is get on the telephone and gossip. Yeah, you heard what happened with so-and-so. See, I knew there was something no good. See, but it's the real folk. It's the folk that are really for you when you're in a bad situation, when you're in a situation that you can't get yourself out of, and when some folk is going to come to your aid, that's going to come to your rescue, that's going to come to help. They're going to say, well, I don't really know what you did. I'm not really concerned with that. I just came to know if you need a helping hand. I just need to know if you need a couple dollars, if you need something. So Paul is in a prison, writes to the church in Philippi, and he gives them words of encouragement, because this church was the type of church that a leader would love to be a leader of. See, this church was a unified church. It's kind of quiet in here. This church was a unified church. See, in the church in Philippi, the people didn't gossip about each other. The church in Philippi, the people were on one accord. They were on one mind. They had one vision. They had one goal, and that was to glorify God. They didn't have secret meetings. They didn't have folk who wanted to do what they wanted to do, as opposed to what Paul was commissioned by God to tell them to do. So as a result, Paul was able to write them a love letter. See, there were some churches that Paul couldn't write a love letter to. And to make it known, there was one church, the church at Corinth, where Paul wouldn't even accept money from, because he thought that some of the folk would think that he was abusing the church. But the church in Philippi was a church that was on one accord. A church with no fighting and feuding and fussing. And everybody that came and assembled together had one vision, and that was just to please God. If you need me to clean the bathrooms, I'm going to clean the bathrooms. You need me to sing in the choir, I'm going to sing in the choir. See, I'm not here for me, I'm here to glorify God. You need me to pick up some paper, I'm not going to see paper on the floor and call a person who's in charge of cleaning the church.
Say that twice.
the church in Philippi. Because the church in Philippi was on one accord. So we get here in chapter 4, and in verse 2, Paul opens up and he says, I implore Euodiah and I implore Syntyche to be of the same mind in the Lord. Same mind. See, when you have a vision and you want to be successful at that vision and you have something to do and you want to go somewhere, whether it's in the church, whether it's in your personal life, you've got to make sure that the people that are in your circle are on the same mind and have the same desire that you have. See, oftentimes the reason why we can't say, yes, I can, with boldness and conviction, is because we got people in our ear, in our circle, who are telling us, no, you can't. And what happens is we let these same people who we don't want our lives to be like their lives, but we've allowed them in our circle, and we want their opinion about things that they're not even successful in. We get advice from people in relationships, and their relationships are terrible. We get advice from people about finances, and they can't even pay their Central Hudson bill. If you're going to get advice from people, at least get advice from people who show evidence of success. Because I came to the conclusion that it's the people who are the worst in the category of what they try to give you advice for, be the first one to try to give you some advice. You should be the last person to try to give me some advice. Because you show no evidence that you're successful in this arena. But those be the same folk who be the first one to try to give you advice. You ain't even ask them. I didn't even ask you. I gotta excuse me. I gotta take this call. Says, I urge you to have the same type of mindset. If you're going to be able to say, yes, I can in 2019, you better surround yourself with people who have the same mindset as you. Because if you do not, those people are going to drag you down. They're going to pull you where they are because they don't want to see you say, yes, I can. They don't want to be able to see you be successful. They don't want to see you hover over them. They don't want to see you reach the next level. So they're going to be lazy in their ways. And they're not going to want to take the extra effort. They're not going to want to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and go to the gym. They're not going to want to put in the work, the effort that it's going to take to go to the next level. So while you saying, yes, I can, they're going to say, no, you can't. And oftentimes, we'll focus more on what we don't have than what we do have. See, you've got to focus, even if you've got just a little bit. We got some Caribbean folk in here, just a little bit. What my Jamaican brothers at work are saying. Even if you just got a little bit. Sometimes all it takes is a little bit. See, God can make a lot out of a little bit. If you just got enough heart, enough desire to say, yes, I can. I can do something with this little bit of thing I got. Yeah, you may not be able to do nothing with it, but the God that I serve, I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. And with this little bit, I can do a lot. Paul says, verse 4, Paul in the Lord. Always. But it's interesting because he not only leaves it there, but he says it again. He says, rejoice in the Lord always. Then he says, again, I will say rejoice. Now, how does a man who's locked up in prison has the audacity, the courage, the strength, the desire to tell some people who are free, who can wake up whenever they want, who can go and roam whenever they want, they can get up in the morning and go make them a bowl of Captain Crunch, and I'm sitting in here eating porridge, and I'm going to tell you that rejoice in the Lord always. See, only a man who knows God and knows him for himself. You see, and looks outside of their circumstances and looks outside of the realm of what they're going through to be able to say, rejoice in the Lord always. You see, sometimes we get so succumbed and we get so bogged down in our situations, in our circumstances. We look at all these bills coming in. We look at these situations and we look at everything around us. We see all the drama that we're going through, and it seems like every week is this and the next week is that and next month is this, and it seems like it doesn't get any better. But when you can look something, when you can surpass all that and see God and see Jesus and see that this life is only temporary, and know, and you look at God's resume and you look at his past and you look at everything else that he's brought you through when you went through it before, and you can know that late in the midnight hour, even though it feels like, even though it looks like, even though it seems like it's not going to work out for you, but late in the midnight hour, God's going to turn that thing around. And by the time that you wake up in the morning, you can say that joy has come in the Lord. I'm locked in prison. I may be locked in prison by my finances. You may be locked in prison by your own mental thoughts, by your own lack of confidence in yourself. You may be locked in prison, whatever the circumstance may be. But you've got to learn to rejoice in the Lord always, in all circumstances. When times are good, and you got to learn to rejoice when times are bad. He says, he's in prison, and he's telling the people to be anxious for nothing. Now, if there's anybody that's going to be anxious, if I'm locked up in a jail cell, I'm sure thinking I'm going to be trying to get out. And I'm sure going to be anxious for the day that I get out. But Paul's mind is not even there. His mind is not even on earthly things. His mind is not even on the jail cell. His mind is not even worried about the shackles, and he's not worried about the bad meals, and he's not worried about going before the judge, and he's not worried about getting a release date. But the only thing that's on his mind is encouraging the people on the outside. That they stay together, that they continue to be on one accord, so that God can continue to be glorified. He says, be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be known to God. See, the enemy doesn't want you to have an attitude of, yes, I can, because he knows that when you're discouraged, when you're defeated, your prayer life begins to decline. Your church attendance declines. Your Bible study declines. Your participation in whatever ministries that you are that you had devoted yourself to, you begin to retract. You begin to withdraw. You begin to isolate yourself. And so the enemy begins to come in your ear, and he gets in your mind because he knows that the mind controls the body. See, we think that the body controls the mind, but the mind controls the body. So when you think it, when you say it, then you begin to do it. See, you first have to think it, say it, and do it. This is why Paul tells them to rejoice. See, because rejoicing is not just a sit-down thing. Rejoicing requires you to participate. Rejoicing requires you to open up your mouth. Rejoicing requires you to stand on your feet. Rejoicing requires you to put your hands together. And when you begin to bless God, when you begin to praise Him, when you begin to open up your mouth, and God begins to open up the windows of heaven, and He begins to pour you down blessings that you don't even have enough room to receive. See, the enemy wants you to sit there and watch Netflix while I'm preaching. He wants you to be on Facebook while His word is going through. Because he wants you to continue to be discouraged. He wants you to walk out of here the same way you walked in. He don't want you walking out of here with your head up high, with your chest poked out, saying, I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. Yes, I can. Though it may look like I can't, I know that the odds are stacked up against me, but yes, I can. Yeah, that degree looks far from you. Yeah, it may look like you don't got enough time, and you don't got this, you don't got enough finances, you ain't got this, you ain't got that. Yes, you can. If you put your mind to it, if you put your mind and your heart, and you have a desire to do it, you can. Finally, brethren, and I'm getting ready to take my seat. He says, finally, brethren, whatever things are true, whatever things are noble, whatever things are just, whatever things are pure, whatever things are lovely, whatever things are good, of a good report, if there is any virtue, and if there is anything praiseworthy. He says, meditate on these things. Meditate on, let me say it again, meditate on things that are true. Because oftentimes we like to meditate on the lies than the truth. Sometimes we'd rather hear a dressed up lie than hear the naked, honest truth. Meditate on things that are noble. Meditate on things that are just. Meditate on things that are pure. Meditate on things that are of a good report. Yes, I can. When people come to you with mess, when they come to you with garbage, say, nope, I don't want to hear it. Nope. 2019, I ain't doing the gossip. I ain't doing the drama. I ain't doing it. Nope. Go ahead over there. You can call Sally, you can call Lottie, you can call Dottie, but don't call me with no mess. Because the more that you intake mess, the more that you meditate on mess. And it's nothing worse than a miserable person who wants to drag you in their mess and they stuff because they want to eat her, because they want to drag you down, because they know you're living good, they know that you're living happy, so what they want to do is call you up on the phone and infiltrate your mind with their mess. I ain't meditating on mess this year. Folk bring me mess this year, I'm gonna y'all know now, even the congregation, I'm going to let you know now, I'm sending you out of my office. You come in my office with mess, I'm sending you away. I'm sending you away. Don't come to me with no mess this year. I'm sending you out. Y'all grown, figure it out. I'm not playing daddy daycare this year. This ain't no daycare center. You grown folk here. Because I had a sign on the door last year, but I'm going to have to make it bigger. And the sign said, don't come to me with a problem unless you've already meditated on the solution. If you have not meditated on a solution, don't go to people with your problem. Meditate on the solution before you bring the problem. That don't mean you have to have one, but at least you should have at least thought about one. You should have at least thought about at least one solution. He says, but I rejoice in the Lord greatly now at last. Your care for me has flourished again, though you surely did care, but lack the opportunity. Don't miss that. The church in Philippi went out of their way to bless Paul financially, even though they really didn't even have it. All right. That's deep there. That's deep. See, they were able to go out of their way and bless because they had an attitude of, yes, we can. Even though it looks like, the books don't look like we can do it. I don't know, Sister Tempe, I don't know what it looked like. We might not be able to bless this year. But the church prayed. And they said, we got to bless anyway. Now, for those of y'all thinking I'm campaigning, I'm not campaigning for a raise because I got a job. So don't think. I know some of y'all ain't trying to double his salary this year, dog. I'm preaching the word. I got to get up and go and get up and drive to Bedford Hills tomorrow. I got a job. I don't got to beg the church for money. So I can preach the word freely. The reason why I say this is because some churches muzzle themselves. They muzzle the blessings of the church because they muzzle the man of God. I'm not campaigning. When you withhold from blessing your leader, you withhold from blessing the church. I'm not campaigning. I'm going to work tomorrow. I'm preaching the word. I'm trying to set y'all free. He says, I know how to be abased, and I know how to be abound. In other words, I know how to live low. I know how to live high. I've driven Hyundais, and I've driven Audis. I've lived in shelters, and I've lived in 5-bedroom houses. He said, but I learned in all those things how to be content. There's the key there. There's the key. That's the key there. That's it. And I'm done. And I'm finished. That's the key there. For you to say, yes, I can, you've got to learn how to be content. Now, I didn't say satisfied. I said you've got to learn how to be content. You see, because when you're content, then you're able to be thankful to God for what you got. Whether you eat pork